YouTube? Hey, hello, how you doing? I go by the name of Mike T, and today I'm bringing you a brand new video. Now here we are in the month of November, just 2 weeks away from probably the biggest release of the year for 2022. Now without further ado, we're going to get right into this, but I just wanted to say I could not wait to get my hands on this shoe. I had to get it at least 2 weeks early, so it just touched down on the doorstep yesterday, so let's just go ahead and get right up in it. So now we have the Air Jordan 1 Lost and Found. Now storytelling and packaging go really far with me. It kind of determines how I gauge or rank a shoe as far as the top 10 go for the year. Now this one is going to be up there for sure, definitely 1 or 2 on my list, but let's just go ahead and kind of get into the backstory of the shoe and how it kind of got its name, Lost and Found. Now the Air Jordan 1 released back in 1985, and it was Jordan's first shoe. Well, actually it was his second shoe, but first in his catalog. So what we have here is basically called the Lost and Found. So it's basically made to look like it came out of a mom and pop shop, kind of tucked away in the basement, kind of lost back there in the bag. You just kind of found it stashed somewhere, but basically it has the 1985 Air Jordan box, the black and red, your typical Air Jordan 1 box, but it does come distressed, as you can see on the edges there, that it does come a little bit distressed, like it's been tucked away, it's been lost, it's been kind of, you know, shaking up against some things. And as you can see, it does have a mismatched lid. It does come in that orange with the white Nike on top. So it's basically looked like it just was lost, and you just kind of put it together. And we go right into it. Under the box lid, you do have the stamp that you have there on your Air Jordan 1. You see the red stamp there. And right into it, you do have this newspaper, basically like classified ad as far as like Nike and Jordan was back in the day. As you can see, it does have prices, $59.97. You can see on there for different types of items. But tucked that away, you do also have your white typical Jordan tissue paper. And also, before we get into the shoe, we'll just go ahead and look at the receipt that does come with the authentic pairs. You do have this yellow receipt here, Sandy Bros Depot store, basically what you would see at a mom and pop little shop, shoe shop back in the day. You know, these handwritten receipts there. And on the back, it is done in white. So yellow and white on the retail pairs. I have seen some fakes floating around that do come with this yellow one, but it's yellow on the back, and it also features like a green carbon copy. So watch out for that when you're spending this money on these shoes, because there are plenty of fakes to be going around. So definitely buy from somebody that you trust or a shop that you trust. And definitely do your homework as far as research goes on how you can tell whether it's fake or real. So getting right into it, you have the Air Jordan 1 done in the Chicago colorway. Now jumping right into the story like we were talking about, this is basically made to mimic a 1985 version that was tucked away and it's just found. So it already comes pre-aged. So as you can see up here on the ankle collar on that black leather, it does come cracked already, pre-cracked. So it's made to look like it's vintage. And also the white quarter panel, mid panel, and toe box there is done in this white, basically a off-white eggshell sail colored cracked leather as well. So it's made to look like it was aged, but as you can see there, done in that cracked leather. And also another thing that you want to look out for as far as real and fakes, the authentic pairs do come pre-laced with the white on the bottom and the black on top. I've seen a lot of fakes with just the white done or just the black done and not both. And they also, the secondary pair is done in a plastic bag. So authentics don't come with that plastic bag, so that's another thing to watch out for. And as you can see here on the mesh tongue, it does come in this beige or yellow mesh tongue, and also it's kind of resembles the 1985 version of the Georgetown that came out earlier this year. So it does have that same colored tongue to kind of look a little aged. Also up on the Nike tag, it does come in this kind of older style, which is the bigger swoosh that's done there. It's kind of look like a little cartoony, you know, kind of a little different, but it's definitely different from the ones that have been releasing here recently, like the Taxi Jordan ones and stuff like that, and also the Starfishes that just came out. So as you can see, the red leather on the toe box here, or I'm sorry, on the mud guard as far as, and also back here on the ankle is done in a red smooth leather. The white and the black on the back ankle collar are done in cracked leather, and also this black Jordan swoosh there is done in a smooth black leather. So You do get different types of leathers, also different types of colors, you know. But also this midsole is kind of done in like this little sail color as well to kind of match the quarter panels and that white leather. And then you have on the outsole, you have the red that's also done with a little bit of white to look like there's some paint wear or kind of, you know, some age done to that as well. So just some things to look after. This is definitely going to be one of the most mass-produced ones. I believe 500,000 pairs, but that doesn't mean everybody's just going to be able to walk into a mall and just grab them off the shelves. You definitely have to do your footwork. You're going to have to do your leg work. You're definitely going to have to try to get this shoe. That 500,000 does include women, and as far as the full family, big kids, toddlers, preschool. So it does sound like a lot of pairs, but it's definitely going to be hard to get as well. So it's not going to be a walk in the park. You're definitely got to do some work, but I'm not saying that you can't get one. But if you do, good luck to you for sure. And also buy from trusted people. Right now, resale is sitting somewhere for a 10.5 11, which is what I wear. It's sitting anywhere from $400 to $450, whereas it was over $1,000 about a week and a half ago. So it is dropping drastically. So if you want to go ahead and wait, you probably get a little bit closer to retail. I'd say it's probably going to sit around that $300 mark as soon as they drop, and then once pairs start coming out, it's going to sit around there, and then later on it's going to go right back up. So definitely wait if you want to go ahead and get it closer to retail. I'm definitely planning on trying to double up. I just wanted to go ahead and secure one pair for sure, but this is a shoe that I don't mind having a second pair. So I'll definitely have one to rock for now, and then one to have to pull out a couple of years down the road when everybody's pairs are kind of beat up. So just a shoe that's definitely going to be up there in price. You know, the Chicago Air Jordan 1 that released in 2015 is sitting over $1,000. You know, Jordan released the Last Dance documentary on Netflix, and that kind of drove prices rocketing up. So again, I do see this shoe going up in the near future, especially with the holiday season coming around. Christmas is just around the corner, so this is going to be a perfect Christmas shoe. So again, definitely put in your legwork. Definitely check your apps. I recommend SoulLinks, J23 app, and Soul Retriever. Those are three that work for me. You know, they send push notifications. Some of them even get you all the way to checkout. So any little advantage that you're going to need to combat against the bots and just so many sneaker resellers, definitely do that. But again, let me know your thoughts and opinions on the Air Jordan 1. I just kind of wanted to give you my thoughts and my opinion. Is this something that you're going to go after? Is this something that you're sleeping on? Or you could just care less? Let me know down in the comments, and be sure to like and subscribe if you're new around here. We do try to give you some little early looks or just some reviews and shoes, you know, the ones that I do pick up. So let me know again down in the comments. Thank you for checking me out. I go by the name of Mike T. Peace and blessings.